everyone, welcome to my channel. I have a visitor with me again today, and what is your name?
Addie.
Addie again. I have decided to change things up a little bit. Instead of just doing beauty, which I'm still going to do a lot of beauty on my channel, but I'm also going to do some do-it-yourself things, and this is one of my favorites. So what we're going to do today is make homemade laundry detergent.
Oh.
Laundry detergent. How many people waste tons of money on laundry detergent? I do. So we are going to go through the step-by-step process on how to make your own, do it yourself. This is a recipe that has been done by the Duggar family, and it's one that she swears by. I've tried it for this past year and it really does clean your clothes really well, but I doctored up to where it still smells good. It doesn't smell like you just rubbed soap on it. If you'd like to see how we make do-it-yourself detergent for laundry, keep watching. First thing that you will need is a Sharpie and 2 buckets, and write down the recipe that I'm going to link down below. Where did Addie go?
Wait, huh?
Anyway, and write down the recipe on the bucket. That way you don't have to keep looking up at my channel. I mean, you can still look at my channel and go to that menu if you don't want to waste your time writing the recipe, but if you're like me and you want to just have it and you forget where you got this recipe, write it on a bucket or on a piece of paper, but this one is, you're going to actually use this bucket. You need a magic marker and 2 5-gallon buckets. Those are not very expensive. You can get them at Walmart. You also need some of this Fels Naptha soap. Can you say Fels Naptha?
Fels Naptha.
I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but this is Purex soap. You can get it at Walmart or probably anywhere in the laundry aisle. Very inexpensive, probably about $1. But they have other brands too that are fine. They're all near each other. And some people even use baby soap, the Johnson & Johnson. We have an extra visitor. Can you tell us what your name is?
Layla.
Layla. She's joining us too. We also need, this is also in the laundry aisle, borax. And a little bit of this goes a long way. So if you start this process, then you can continue making this. I've already done 2 or 3 batches of this in my life. And also super washing soda. It's baking soda for washing clothes. And that is also in your laundry aisle. And we keep getting visitors. Now we have Josie. Let's go ahead and move these over to the side so we can see each other. Say hi. Well, one of the things that I like to do beforehand is to use a cheese grater. And make sure you have a bowl. It could be stainless steel, it could be glass, whatever you have on hand will work. And you get the soap. This is probably the most time-consuming part of it, is grating the soap. So you are very good at grating cheese.
Hey.
You're really, really good at cutting cheese. Okay, so obviously, we have everything pre-measured, but what you're going to do is have 4 cups of water, no particular thing, and melt it with that 4 cups of water. And you're just going to mix it and let it warm up until you don't see any pieces of the grated soap. It's probably a good time to start warming up your sink water, because we are going to fill this bucket up, the 5-gallon bucket, with water. Not all the way to where it's overflowing, but just enough to where you have enough room to fill it with that soap mixture and a few other ingredients. So I'm going to warm this up. All right, that is plenty of water. So I am going to pour this soap mixture in of Arm & Hammer Superwash and half a cup of borax. And I'm just gonna slowly just kind of start the whirlpool. I don't have a really huge mixer. That's something I'll have to invest in. Now here is an important step. After this is all said and done, it's mixed pretty good. The next step is to cover this bucket. And why would we need 2 buckets, you wonder? Well, we're gonna let this sit overnight and let it gel up. So now I've got to figure out how to move this when my husband's out of town. Go, muscles. Oh my goodness. So for now, this is where it's gonna live, just on my counter. I'm not planning on cooking anything tonight, so we'll see how it gels up. And we are going to see if this has gelled up like we promised. That was really loud. Ooh, it looks really gelled up. Look at this. You can tap on it and it shakes in like a bowl full of nasty jelly. I'm gonna use this right here is a like massive potato masher I got at a restaurant supply store, but I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit with this. Oh, okay, that was disgusting. Somebody's got to do it if you want to save money, right? Oh, gross. It's just soap, guys. Just making it easy to pour so it doesn't make this big, huge blob. I went ahead and filled up this bucket halfway with water. That's why we need 2 buckets. We're gonna fill up 2 buckets, 10 gallons of this stuff. All right, I'm pretty disgusted right now. Ew, I don't wanna touch it. I know it's soap. Oh, but it's just my mind. Do this to be better. There we go. So what I usually do, I think I would normally, but just for the purpose of this video, I put water in this bucket first. But I would just divide it to where it's half and half and then fill it up with water. But leave a little space on the top because this is where my secret comes in. So I'm gonna use some Tide Sports. This is my kids are pretty sensitive and they do not have a sensitivity to this, and I love this smell. So I'm gonna pour some of this. This is just how you can extend your laundry detergent. Just pick your favorite laundry detergent that your family uses, favorite scent. I even tried using this with just those little beads that are just, I won't say flavor, but just the scented beads that have, it's no cleaning power, it just gives your clothes a boost of scent. I've tried those and that still didn't cut it, but when I started putting this in my laundry detergent, it made a huge difference in terms of smell. And so after I have that done, what I usually do is I save these canisters, and I have this big one right here. This all container is one I used for all of it, and I fill it up. That way, every time before I use it, I shake it up just to help mix it, because I don't want to hand mix it every single time. That would be frustrating. I get a little funnel, and I start filling this up, and I also fill a few of the smaller ones that I have available, and I save these when I get them, because you don't want to be shaking this whole, this is way too heavy to shake on your own, unless you're Goliath, okay? So that is how you make it. It really isn't, I mean, it takes a little time, but this lasts so long, and you don't have to go to the store to get and spend a ton of money on detergent. What I usually do is after I fill up my little canisters is I cover these up and I keep these in the garage. And then when my canisters start running low, I refill them from these buckets with a little funnel and a measuring cup to help distribute it. And it's really, really nice. I just filled this up with my new do-it-yourself laundry detergent. For 10 gallons, it said if you use 1 cup, it'll last about 150 loads. And if you use a 1/4 cup or a 1/4 cup, for those of you that don't know what a quarter is, it will last 640 loads. Now, to give you a time frame, I've lived in this house for about a year and a half. I just made my 3rd one, and I have 5 people to wash clothes for, and a lot of those are blankets and sheets that get peed on. So really you get so much bang for your buck. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.